many hundreds of webinars with about 1 million participants in the last 3 years. The technology arm of Goel Brothers Prakashanan, Bright Tutee, provides online digital learning content for the K-12 level in variety of languages for more than 20 educational boards in all of the major subjects.
Good afternoon, everyone. So we have Miss Neha with us. She's a teacher, editor, author, and she's having experience of more than 5 years in the industry. So she's here to guide us about the today's topic. So, ma'am, the stage is all yours now. Thank you. You can share your screen and start the webinar.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. This is Neha Afreen. I welcome all of you in this webinar where we are going to discuss about the second semester preparation, especially for maths. Now, before I start, let me just tell you a simple quote which is study like tomorrow, like there is no tomorrow, because if you keep putting off your studies for tomorrow, you will probably be too late. It says that whatever you have to do, you just start it from today itself. Because as we all can see that we have never seen any tomorrow. Whatever work we are doing it on the same day. Whatever you have to study, start it from tomorrow. It's not late yet, but if you will delay it, it will be surely late, because now if you will see, the exam is very close to you. Let us start this semester 2 mathematics examination. As we all know about this session 2021-2022, in this session the council has divided this board exam of class 10th into two parts, into two semesters. The first semester we had in the November month, which covered almost half of the syllabus. Now we are going to discuss half of the syllabus in this term. For second semester, we are going to take only 50% of the syllabus, which we have already discussed in our previous webinar. As we all know that this time also the maximum marks for this semester is 40 marks, and the time allowed will be 1.5 hours. And this time it is a subjective examination. Last time first semester was completely objective examination, but this time it is a subjective examination which will be conducted offline. Yes, definitely it's not completely subjective. 10 marks question will be of objective and 30 marks will be subjective questions. Okay, now let me go to the next. Now I will discuss about the weightage. This weightage is...
Neha, ma'am, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the change of screen is not visible. The first screen is only visible to us, even now.
Is it okay?
No, ma'am, still we can see the first screen only.
Just a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Now we can see the screens. Yes.
Okay. Sorry for this disturbance. Now I'll discuss. Okay, this is the few things which I have already discussed. Second semester will be of 50% syllabus, and which will be conducted in the month of April or May. Marks will be 40 marks. These all things we already know, but this is just a reminder for all of us. Now, weightage for second semester. Yes, definitely it is not given from ICSE. This I have prepared on the basis of specimen question paper, which has been issued by ICSE. Again, I'm repeating, this is not given from ICSE. This I have prepared on the basis of specimen question paper. Okay, like if you will see, the algebra is there, that will be of 10 marks, geometry can be 6 marks, mensuration can be 4 marks, trigonometry can be 10 marks, statistics can be 7 marks, and probability can be 3 marks. This is how I have arranged it. It can be the same pattern can be there, or little bit change can be there. Okay, now what are the preparations, what we should do for maths, especially we are talking about maths. The first thing comes in our math, if it's mind, if it is a maths, so many formulas are there, right? Now we don't need to just learn the formula. Yes, definitely you have to learn some of the formula, but don't learn each and every formula. You try to understand the concept of that, because if you learn few concept, you can easily transform the formula. Okay, like if you will see the formula for trigonometry, that is sine square plus cos square is equals to 1. Okay, so you can just transform them. If you need to find out sine square, you can just change it. Okay, that's what I mean to say. Instead of memorizing formula only, gain understanding of fundamental concept. Okay, one more tip I want to tell you here, that better you just make a chart of all the basic formula and paste it in a place where you are watching so many times. Like if you if it is your bedroom, you most of the times you go to the near your bedroom, near your bed. Okay, so paste one chart near your bed. Whenever you go to that place, you just have a look at that. What will happen? This will make you remember the formula. Okay, next is try to link mathematic problems with real life. Okay, whatever problems are there, mathematics is a subject which is starting from your morning till the night. Okay, when you wake up, you watch the time, that is the mathematics. Okay, so try to link all the problems with your real life. Next is jot down synopsis of major chapters. Like whatever chapters are there, you just write down the important points in a brief note. Okay, this is not the time to write it down. If you have already written it, you just go through this. Otherwise, you can just see your book. At the last, summaries are given there. Okay, you can just go through that also. Next point is revise through daily practice. Develop a habit of setting time limit. This is an important point, that whenever you are solving the questions, make sure that you are setting a time limit. You are not giving so much time to solve a question. If you are solving one question, if it is a long question, you just give 3 minutes for that. If it is a short question, give 2 minutes for that. If it is only a simple question, very easy type question is there, give maximum of 1 minute. This type you have to set your timing. Okay, this is very important for the revision purpose, because if you are revising and you are giving so much time, the same habit will be there with you at the time of your exam also. You will give so much time for one question, and at the last you will be not having time for solving the other questions. Okay, next is attempt one full syllabus test every week. Now also you are having around 6 to 8 weeks in your hand. Okay, 6 to 8 weeks are there, so you can just do this at least one complete syllabus. Okay, I know that this portion is only for this session, so you just do one thing, find out the questions which are related to your topic. Okay, don't do this mistake. Don't solve all the questions which are not related to your topic. Read the question, find out the question, and solve only those questions which are related to your topic. Next point is analyze the breakup of marks. Okay, now if you are solving any question, you just see if it is a 3 marks question, then what you have to do, you have to break down your steps. Okay, for example, give 1 marks for writing down the formula. As you all know this, that maths is a very good subject to score marks. You can earn easily. If you are writing only formula, definitely teachers are going to give you marks. Okay, so make sure that you are writing it stepwise. Okay, next is divide the chapter according to your ability. Now, see, all of you are knowing your capabilities. Some of the students are there who think that trigonometry is a very easy chapter, but there are some students who feel little bit difficult in solving that. Okay, so arrange it in your order, in your according to your capacity, that whatever chapters you like very easy, you think that it is very easy for you, then you solve those chapters at first. Make sure that you clear all those chapters in a very proper way, then you go to the little bit difficult chapters. Am I clear to all of you? Next is don'ts for maths preparation. Now, when you are doing the preparation for maths, please don't learn the process. Okay, because it is maths and most of the questions are little a bit different. Okay, whenever you are solving the questions, you will see that some questions are there in which same steps will be there, but the process is not same, the calculation is not same. So don't learn the calculation part. Okay, learn the try to understand the process, don't learn it. Next comes, don't pressurize yourself by studying unfamiliar chapters. See, you have studied the complete year. If you have not done any chapter yet, please, I just suggest you don't touch that chapter now. Now you don't have that much time, so that, excuse me. Now you don't have time to go for any new chapter. Whatever you have studied, you just go through that and practice only those chapters. Okay, if you think that you can do it, then only you try to go for the new chapter or any unfamiliar topic which you have not touched yet. Otherwise, don't go for that. Next is, don't study irrelevant topic. Like if you are going through trigonometry, okay, or I'll say algebra. Okay, in algebra, we were having a reflection is there, section formula is there, midpoint formula is there. So please make sure that you know the syllabus properly and read those topics only. Don't read any topic which is not in your syllabus. Next is, don't solve decades old question paper. Like we always say, solve 5 years question paper. Okay, why we are saying 5 years question paper? Because it happens that we are watching, sometimes the question is mostly related to those 5 years. Okay, so don't go for so many many years back question papers. Maximum 5 years question paper, if you are solving, that will be enough for you. Next is, never completely rely on sample papers. Yes, definitely. Everyone is telling you that solve previous year question papers. It is very helpful for you. But one more thing is, it's not that only question papers are important. Only previous year question papers are not important, or the sample papers are not completely coming. It is just for your practice. Okay, because maths is a practice subject. The more you will practice, the more concepts you will earn, the more clear will be your concept. Next is, don't try to revise everything on a single day. Divide your topics into different days. Like if you are having 6 days in a week, I just leave 1 day only for revision. But that 1 day also, you don't have to revise everything. Okay, divide the topics. Okay, so in this week, I have studied 2 chapters, I will revise only those 2 chapters. Got it? Last point is, don't panic and take stress. It will not help you at all. It will not help you at all if you are taking so much stress. Oh my God, my exam is there, I have not studied anything. Don't take stress. Still you have time, you can do very well. Okay, next I will go for some important topics for semester 2. We have already discussed the syllabus and topics. Now I'm going to tell you some important topics which you must do for your preparation. Okay, now the first topic is coordinate geometry. In this, reflection of point is very, very important. As you can see that it is carrying, coordinate geometry is carrying 10 marks. So reflection of point is very, very important. Section formula, very easy formula is there. If you will learn the formula, you can just put the values and simplify the question. Okay, next is midpoint formula. These two things are directly based on formula. Section formula, if you learn, you can simply find out the solution. So next comes geometry. Yes, in this geometry part, it is carrying 6 marks according to specimen question paper. Okay, I'm not telling this. According to specimen question paper, it is carrying 6 marks. So you learn all the properties. See, properties are very important because if you see the specimen question paper or previous year question paper also, if you see, some questions are directly asked. Directly properties are asked. Okay, in the subjective questions, sorry, in the objective questions, directly property is asked. So you can just give the answer if you learn it properly. Next comes theorems. Yes, theorems are very, very important because it is relating the question. Okay, theorems of tangents, cyclic properties are there. Then these things are very important for geometry. If you learn the theorems, it will be very helpful for you. Next is mensuration. Only 2 things are there. First is area and second is volume. Next, whatever questions are there that is mostly related. Okay, some of the question they'll be asking area directly, some of the question they'll be asking volume. Sometimes area is not given, radius is given, then slant height is given. So you have to understand, you have to do the calculation. Okay, that is only there for area and volume. If you learn these 2 formula, you can just find out the another formula by using it, and you can simply put it by for finding out the solution. Next comes trigonometry. Yes, this is a very important topic, very important topic. If you learn only the basic, what are the ratios? There are 6 ratios. Sine is sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta. These are the 6 trigonometrical ratios. If you learn it properly, all the formula are based on this only. Okay, so if you learn 3 of them, other 3 you can just identify by your own. Okay, next comes statistics, which is carrying 7 marks. Now in this 7 marks, these are the very easy things which you are learning since class 7 onwards. I think mean is there, median is there, mode is there, ogive. It is a new topic, not new, we can say that you are already doing it, but you can just practice it. Okay, this is a practice portion. Yes, definitely formula you have to learn, but this is a calculation portion. Okay, only calculation is there for mean, median and mode. Ogive, you have to draw the ogive for that. Probability is the easiest chapter. You can just go with this chapter. 3 marks, anyhow you cannot skip. Anyhow you can, if you will go little a bit, if you'll pay little a bit of attention in this chapter, definitely you're going to earn 3 marks. This is the easiest chapter of your syllabus. Next, I'll give you some tips which is very important. some students are thinking, oh my god, I have not done anything, I'm having so much of syllabus left with me. Don't take all these stress. Remove the negative thoughts. You tell yourself that I have 1 month in my hand, minimum 1 month is there. So you just tell your mind, set your mind that I have time, I can do very well. Okay, you just set your mind and tell your mind that I can do it. Set high target. If you are still till now, if you are saying that I'll achieve 70 or 80%, no, set your target high. You tell yourself, no, I'll get 90%, then somehow you will get 80%. If you will think high, you will get at least little a bit low you can get, but you think high. Set your target according to your capability, more than your capability, I'll say, because you know your capabilities, but the more work you will do, the more pressure you will give to your mind. Pressure means don't give negative pressure, give your positive pressure. Yes, I can do it. That will be the good for your exam. Next is, still I'm telling you, make a realistic timetable. What is this realistic timetable? Ma'am, I have met so many timetables, but I cannot go for that. Make a realistic timetable. Give yourself 15 minutes only if you are giving. Still, if you are starting with 15 minutes, a day you increase 5 minutes. Every day you increase 5 minutes for yourself. You will be getting 90%, I'm telling you. I'll show you this sample for timetable I have prepared. For example, morning 8 to 8:15 is the revision time. Revise the formula. This 15 minutes, no need to learn it. Just go through it once. Only one time you just see the formula wherever you have written it. Don't go through the complete book. You write it in a place and then you just go through it once. Okay, next is 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Oh my God, this is a time when I feel so sleepy, right? So that time what you are going to do is you just prepare the sample paper. As we all know that maths is a practice subject. So what you will do, you just go through the sample paper. It is very important for all of you. Sample paper, solve the sample paper more so that you understand the process. Okay, next is 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I have written AM, it will be PM. Okay, evening time. Okay, again what you have to do, you have to do the practice. For geometry first you do, then you do for probability. Don't go for only one topic. If you think that no, first I'll complete chapter number 1, then I'll go for chapter number 2, don't do that mistake. Okay, don't do that mistake. Read little a bit, but go through all the topics. Okay, now I'll come back to this. Make time to practice previous year papers. That's what I told you, to prepare the sample papers. Okay, one more thing, don't make timetable keeping in mind the gaps you have in between exams. Till your exam date has not come, you make the timetable till that only. Don't go for the exam timings. Okay, dates are come, then you go for the subject wise revision. Okay, next is start every day by looking at the to-do list for the day. Prepare a to-do list. What you have to do, you just wake up, or what I do is I write down the things that tomorrow I have to get up and I have to complete these are the works. Okay, and I used to keep it just beside me so that whenever I wake up, I just see those things. And don't go to sleep until you complete all those things. Like if you have written that I have to complete the first exercise or 3 exercises today. Okay, 3 exercises will be so much. Minimum 2 exercises you can do. Okay, you can do 2 exercises. So make sure that if you have set your mind, just tell your mind that no, I have to complete this, then only I'll go for sleep. Getting my points? Next is tip number 3. What I said, set your mind with positive thoughts. Whatever you will tell your mind will act like that only. Now, dedication for a study. One more important tip. Today's date, we are using technology. Technologies are very helpful for us, and as well, it is very harmful for us. Whenever you are studying, make sure that you give your phones to somebody else. Don't keep with you. Give your phones to somebody else. Yeah, it is very difficult for all of us, but you have to do it. If you want to get 90%, you have to do it. Concentration will only come when your phones are away from you. Yes, phone is not the only thing. Yeah, if you are using any social media, please leave those social media for 1 month. If not for 1 month also, you just leave it and tell your mind that if I have to achieve 90%, after achieving 90%, I'll go for it during the whole day, whole night. Okay, so these are the few tips which you have to means, yeah, it's like you have to wash your mind. You have to tell your mind that I have to do these things. After that, what is the fourth tip? That is categorize your syllabus. That's what I told you in the previous slides also. Divide your syllabus into 3 topics. The first is very easy topic, second is easy topic, and the third one is difficult topic. It will be according to you. As I told you, some of you must be saying that, ma'am, geometry is a very easy topic, but for some students, it's not very easy. It can be difficult for them. Okay, so divide it according to your capacity, according to your thinking. Okay, next, now this is the last one, that if you are going for your maths exam, what you have to do during maths exam. You all know that 15 minutes before you are getting the question papers, and that 15 minutes the teachers are telling, examiner is telling that this 15 minutes is only for reading the question paper. That is the time when you have to identify that which question I have to attempt and which question I don't have to attempt. Make it very clear at that time only that yes, these are the questions which I have to attempt, and after that only you start solving the question. Next is solve the questions that are easy. You all know it very well that solve the questions which are easy for you, and then you go for the questions which is little bit difficult. One more thing, don't stay in any of the question which you are not getting. Like you solve 2 or 3 steps. Okay, after that you are not getting that how to go for the next step. Don't stick for that. Don't wait for that question for a long time. You just leave that question and go for the next question. Solve the next question. Why I'm telling this? Because if your mind will be disturbed, I'm not getting this question, then whatever you learn also, that also you will forget. Okay, so I'm telling, don't give your more time to solve any of the question which you're not getting the answer completely. If you are getting 2 steps, write it down. Afterwards, you can solve that question. Next is try to write in steps and keep the sheet clean with specific answers. That's what I told, because it is maths, and you are getting steps. Okay, you are getting step marking also. So make sure that you are writing it in stepwise. Next is in the last 15 minutes, revise your paper and rectify the mistakes. Find out whatever mistakes you have done. Okay, so these are the things I have prepared for maths preparation. Now, if you have any doubt, you can ask me.
You can write your doubts in the chat box and we'll read that and answer doubts. So please write your doubts in the chat box. So with this, I'm assuming that nobody's having any doubts. Neha ma'am, can you see any doubts in the chat box?
No, ma'am.
Not as of now?
No.
All right. So with this, I'm assuming that all the doubts are sorted.
What if you get stressed? What if you get stressed? Tell your mind. It is all a game. Okay. It is all a game for your mind. Just do one thing. Tell your mind, just take long breathe. Okay. And tell your mind, don't take stress. I can solve it. Leave that question. And if you are not getting anything, as I'm telling you, just do the exercises properly. And most important is practice. If you have practice, this condition will not be there. If you're getting so much stress, then also you just take deep breath, drink some water, and then you start your work.
Anyone else having any doubt? I'm also sending the link of the book. You can access all the books from here. So you can use this link for your help.
Thank you for participating in this webinar. We hope you enjoyed the webinar with some useful takeaways. We would like to hear back from you. Kindly share your feedback or suggestions via our email, that is marketing@goyal-books.com. If you are looking for an opportunity to work with us in any capacity, like an author, resource person, subject expert, editor, reviewer, etc., kindly share your details with marketing@goyal-books.com. To conduct a webinar for your organization, kindly write to us at marketing@goyal-books.com with your details. To buy our books online, visit www.goyal-books.com. Our books are also available on Amazon. Goyal Brothers Prakashan once again thanks you for your participation in the webinar to make it useful.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, excuse me, ma'am.
Thank you so
I
much.
think there is a doubt. Let me clear that. As it is Takdeer Kaur, he's asking me that all exercises you have to study or not. It is already discussed in the previous webinar. Still, I'm just telling you that the topics which is reduced, that is already given in your syllabus book. Okay, you can just see your syllabus book. All the exercises are there. The questions which are related to first term are not coming. Some topics are there which you have to skip. You just go through those topics. Okay.
So I guess that's all, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You all can leave now. Thank you.